Well, Will, I think we have something really exciting to share with everybody today. We just celebrated 70 years, and the one thing that sort of defined this company across those 7 decades is a willingness to ask the hard question. Will, what's the question that got this all started?
You know, I'm the CEO of FICO. I go to cocktail parties. And what do you think people say to me? They say, "Can you fix my FICO score?" That's like, they're not interested in anything else. Just, can you fix my FICO score? But beyond that, the thing that often happens beyond, and by the way, I say, no, I can't do that. Beyond that, they often say, I don't think my FICO score is right. I mean, I'm better than that. I'm a 720 and my daughter's a 780, and how could that be right? And, it got us to thinking, what if we knew more about you? And so you don't like your FICO score? Why don't you come to FICO and tell us a little bit more about yourself? And there's probably some caloric content in what we could learn from the additional data that you bring to it that would let us make a better decision than the one we make today. And, obviously, if you array all of the data sources for predicting whether someone's going to pay you back in the future, the best one is, have you paid me back in the past? And that's the credit file, and that's why it is what it is. But of course, there's all this incremental data that can shed some light and can be a little bit, give us some lift. And so that was really the genesis for where we're going. We want to leverage alternative data. We want to understand the consumer better and make better decisions with it. That's what took us to UltraFICO. So UltraFICO, as many of you know, is a consumer permission score. We developed it in 2018, and the idea was, you don't like your FICO score, come and tell us more about yourself. And it was built primarily on cash flow data, so let's look in your checking account, let's see how many overdrafts, let's see evidence of income coming in on a regular basis, let's see you paying your rent on a regular basis. There's a lot of signal. There's a lot of signal there. Now, cash flow by itself, not enough, but cash flow combined with the credit file, very powerful. And so that's what drove us to UltraFICO. And yet, it's a chicken and egg problem. Because we elected to do this on a consumer permission basis, you need opt-in. You can't just go buy data on 150 million consumers. You need opt-in from the consumer side, and then you need lenders who are willing to underwrite, who have a benefit from underwriting to this population. And so it's been a chicken and egg problem. And that's where today's partnership with Plaid comes in. And so I am thrilled to welcome Eric Sager, Chief Operating Officer of Plaid. We can talk a little bit about
come join us
about what we're going to do.
Yeah, Eric, come on up. Eric, welcome. Nice to have you here. Come, let's move up a bit.
Now that I know that.
Well, Eric, what are you seeing? Why this moment? Why this for this breakthrough partnership?
I mean, first off, I'm kind of disappointed that Will can't fix my FICO score. That's why I came. But no, I mean, we're very excited from a Plaid point of view. I mean, even today, we already have more than 100 million people connecting all the services and apps they love via Plaid. And so we know that the signal is there, right? In terms of how consumers view their financial responsibility, the data is there. It's rich, it's real time, it's consistent. And so the challenge for us really has always been, how do we turn that into something that lenders can really easily use? And so that's where I think the market has caught up in a big way. And what we're hearing, what FICO's hearing, is 88% of lenders now say they have confidence in alternative data, and that has grown in just the last year. And so we're no longer in early adopter territory. We're at the point in time where we can execute and we can bring an amazing new solution to market.
Yes, absolutely. I mean, I think people are getting much more comfortable with it, and there's a real opportunity that exists. So, Will, with that, what did we announce with Plaid?
So what we are announcing is a partnership with Plaid to bring out UltraFICO 2, our next generation UltraFICO score, consumer permission, cash flow data, at a scale we've never seen before, leveraging all of Plaid's infrastructure and consumer relationships. And I think that we're solving the chicken and egg problem. It's happening.
I love it. Fantastic. Finally, that chicken and egg problem gets solved. Will, Eric, I am sure there's a lot of people in this room and beyond who are asking, this has got to be really hard. Is that true?
Well, that's the best part. I think what this allows you to do is really bring the solution into your existing decisioning flows. And so that's very, very important. And on top of that, because we've delivered the solution through Plaid Check, which is a consumer reporting agency, the compliance path is already established. So you're getting the ease of use, the ease of implementation in terms of using your existing processes, and you're getting it in a regulatory approved way. And so historically, that was the barrier, it was an execution barrier. And now that we've solved that, we're very excited about what the market has ahead of it.
So simple, easy, already permissioned, already compliant.
That's right.
Will, does the data show us anything?
Yeah, and just as you'd expect from leveraging alternative data, we're seeing signal that we didn't previously see. So with non-prime applicants, if they have strong cash flow behavior, 79% see a higher FICO score higher UltraFICO score than their traditional FICO score.
Wow.
And then if you look at like a thin file, new to credit population, we're seeing a 15% lift in predictive performance. We're qualifying 7% more people. Wow. So these are people who are doing the right things, and we couldn't see it before, and now we see it. And so they're going to get access to credit. And actually, on the lender side, those who recognize the power of this are going to wind up with new customers that others don't know about.
Fantastic. Eric, bottom line for people in this room?
I mean, I'd say in a nutshell, it's every customer you can't fully see as an opportunity for your competitors. And so I think the question isn't when you're going to use cash flow data to enhance what you're doing. It's a question of, how do you best do it? And we think this is the answer.
Will, I'll give you the last word. You want to wrap this?
Yeah, it sounds like a broken record. What does FICO stand for? We stand for fairness and objectivity. And I think that if you work hard and manage your money responsibly, your score should reflect that. And so I think we're moving in that direction.
We're really excited for this opportunity. It's a great opportunity for folks in this room and beyond to go out and get more customers, better customers, and approve more than they could before. Really good to have you here, Eric. Excited for this partnership. I know every single member of the FICO family can't wait to get started. For those of you in this room who are interested, we have many ways in which you can learn more this week, and we'd love to get you signed up. So thank you all. Thank you for being here.